Well, guys, it's 2:30 in the morning, but hey, why not? I'm in the mood. I want to do this. And here is a brand new Victoria 2 tutorial. And I decided this one would be a little bit of a challenge for anyone who's never been able to do this. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you could take over Texas as Mexico. As Mexico at the beginning of the game is at war with Texas to annex them. Now, the problem is Texas is friendly with America and on the verge of getting sphered. If you are attacking a country that's friendly or under the sphere of a great power and they're playing defensive, which means no war goal, you're the aggressor and you get 1% war score on them, the great power will instantly be able to intervene if they want to. Now, Texas destroying, Mexico taking over Texas is easy. Fighting back America, that's almost impossible unless you're like extremely lucky. So, if America gets involved, it's almost guaranteed you're going to lose the war. And if that happens, America will eventually sphere Texas. Texas will eventually join the Americans as AI usually does. And when that happens, once America unlocks nationalism and imperialism, that will eventually lead to Manifest Destiny, which will allow America to do a special reclaim cores on all of the west coast right here. So yeah, think about that. America will instantly get a Casa Belli to take all the rest of Mexico over, basically splitting Mexico in half. So what do you need to do to prevent this? Simple. You have to take over Texas. If you take over Texas, it prevents Manifest Destiny from happening. As long as America doesn't have Texas, they can't do Manifest Destiny. So how are you going to do that? Well, we got to keep simple. We got to keep the Americans out. So there's one way. There was two ways I've heard of to do this. I've tried one way last year when I tried to do a game with Texas. It did not work. But this way did it. We're going to have to declare war on someone else as we leave Texas alone and let them just invade us or whatever. They're not going to be able to do anything. It'll take years for Texas to actually take over all of Mexico. Just ignore them for right now. Don't touch them. Just leave them be. If you lay one finger on them, America will attack you, basically. So, for this tutorial, I'm going to do the exact same thing I did when I did my Mexico game years ago. And we're going to go to the USCA, and we're going to just do a humiliate Casa Belli. And then we're going to wait, and then attack them. It sucks too because usually America, for this strategy I'm doing, usually tries to sphere Texas first before dealing with the USCA. So hopefully they'll deal with Texas soon and help out. Deal with the USCA afterwards. As we got our troops into position, don't bother with Colombia. I don't need to ally them. I could do this all on my own. So come on, Casa Belli, come on in already. It should be time. It's been like a hunt. There we go. All right, now what you're gonna do. Okay, Venezuela's ally of them. Oh, well. So, you're going to attack the USCA for this tutorial. There's other options. Maybe there's better options. But in terms of ease and access, since the USCA is right here, you can just go for them for this tryout. This works, though. Trust me. I've done it before. So, what you're going to do is invade the USCA, and you want to get some war score on them. Venezuela joined. Oh, well. Venezuela is no threat whatsoever. Oof. That's not good. Fucking Spain lowered a relationship with them. That's not really good. But the goal is to take over the USCA as much as possible. And do not peace out with the USCA. If you should win this war easily. Well, technically win the war and they'll probably surrender, but if they offer surrender, don't accept it. You can't surrender. You have to try and win. No, you can't win the war. You have to try and take over as much as possible. That's the plan. So if they offer surrender, you have to ignore it. So, see now, there you go. See, I already got a war gain on the USCA. And don't also add any war goal right now. Don't do anything. Because the goal is not to actually win the war. It's just to fight for a bit. What we need is the Americans to eventually be friendly with the USCA, and you'll see what I mean by in a second. Just keep invading the USCA. and just play as this. Just sit back and just keep taking over territories. Yep, let Texas get invaded. Ignore it. Although, maybe it'll be a good idea, maybe after a little bit, to possibly start sending troops back up to near the Texan border, just so you can get ready for the next move. But you want to keep an eye on the diplomacy tab, and you're also going to want to keep an eye on the USCA thing right here for cordial. You want to see if America becomes friendly with them. Alright, so keep the troops back here. We've done enough. There's nothing else we need to do right now. Just as long as we get a war score on the USCA, which we do, just let that be. I'm surprised they haven't surrendered yet, but oh well. But the goal is not to actually surrender. It's just to sit back. Whoa, 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 wait. No. Yeah, good thing I saw it at the last minute, because that would have been disaster. So, go right here. This will force Texas back. So they have nowhere else to go but back into Texas itself. Or at least territory they've occupied. At least that'll help our economy. But yeah, you have to wait until America spheres the US... I mean, not spheres, be friendly with the USCA before we could do our next move. Oh man, are you kidding me? Well, thankfully, since Texas took over all of our... took over a bunch of territory already, they'll hopefully still won't affect the war. Yeah, I'm still losing the war. As long as I'm losing, that's good. I'm going to try and get myself... There we go. This will at least take some territory back, but still be under the war score. This unfortunately takes a long time. That's why I want to try and maybe look up a different target, maybe. But yeah, like, no one seems to be going up at all, pretty much, unfortunately. Actually, it looks like America's trying to sphere a whole bunch of countries at once. So yeah, keep that in mind, as just keep researching tech for the hell of it. And yeah, if the USCA offers peace, decline it. You have to decline it. Come on, America, hurry up and sphere the USCA already. Good. The Spanish control over has been taken over, is gone. So now the Americans could sphere the USCA without too much trouble. Need to get the 50 points to become friendly. Start invading all this. Let them invade in New Mexico. That's pretty funny, actually. Yeah, we actually should be really badly losing the war. You gotta be careful, because if the war takes too long, that war score is going to tick back, and if you get to -100, Texas will force you to surrender, which will be really bad. But hopefully, this war should end before that happens. But yeah, that's getting like really close, actually. Not Texas. The USCA I wanted to do. Oh man, America's getting him. We need to get the 50 points already. Alright, so... No, like I said, you can't accept it. I'm actually surprised I've been a secondary power still. Usually, I didn't have this luck last time. Alright, here we go. Now they have enough points. Now they're friendly. Come on. There you go. Now that they're friendly, America got involved to force status quo on us to stop trying to attack the USCA. And you know what? After this happens, go to the Americans and accept the status quo. Now, you're going to take a massive prestige loss, unfortunately, and of course you're no longer going to be a secondary power. And another benefit, you'll get militancy, so you can maybe pass some reforms. But here's the important thing. You have a truce now with the America. So now, they can't intervene to save Texas. So now you can take over Texas without nothing to worry about, which I'm going to do right now. As you're going to watch, as soon as you take over a province in Texas, the Americans will just immediately get involved. But like I said, since you have a truce with them, they will stay out. Well, we're not winning a war yet, actually, too. So that's another thing as well. We're actually losing the war too. So that could be another idea maybe as well, although it could be kind of risky. Maybe to let Texas invade you a lot and then go in and invade them, and maybe war score will be so low that America will stay up. I've never tried before. This strategy I know at least works. And of course, we have to kick out. Yeah. Get out, Texas. Alright, minus 24. Waiting for these last provinces to be taken over. It's just taking forever to do it. Go kill off those troops right here. Yep, there you go. Well, never mind. That won't work. The minus 40 now. So, I mean, plus 40 now. So that strategy would not work that I just said. So just dismiss that. And there you go. Texas occupied. America didn't get involved. Annex. And there you go. Just like that. You just took over Texas as Mexico. And, like I said, as long as you have Texas, America cannot do Manifest Destiny, so they can't try and take over the rest. They can't take over all the rest of the states right here, so you're good. And, of course, remember, it's very vital if you want to have a successful Mexico game that you fuck up America. If you keep America from having all these states right here, especially Texas for the oil, California for the population, all that, you're in really good shape. You need to have all this under your control and have a successful game and then try and beat the crap out of the Americans. So, that'll wrap up this tutorial on how to play how to win the war, Mexican War win the war against Texas as Mexico. See you guys next time for another tutorial as I'm off to bed now.